Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, and it's day number 357 of daily vlogging. So for today, I thought that um I would share with you my personal Big Time Rush journey. um I feel like I might have talked about some of this before, I'm not really sure. But I thought that it would be a good idea because um I gained so many new subscribers from posting those Big Time Rush videos. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about me and my Big Time Rush era. We'll call it. Just my, you know, I just love the boy bands. So way back in the day. I mean, okay, only one way back, because it's not way back, because that's the Backstreet Boys era. So like when Big Time Rush came out, um I'll say I didn't watch the like very first episode because I didn't watch Nickelodeon at the time, because it was 2009. So I guess I was 24 when the first episode came out. So I started watching it a little bit later. I mean, it was still season one time for sure, but the girl, so Miss Lisa, my dance teacher, and her daughter Isabella, who was, I guess she was 4 at the time, she used to tell me that I have to watch Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon, and I would say, "No, Isabella, I like the Backstreet Boys." Because this was around the time that like This Is Us came out and all that time frame. I was like, no, I like the Backstreet Boys. I don't like Big Time Rush. I don't know Big Time Rush. Who is Big Time Rush? I never heard of them. So she would tell me all the time, you have to, Ashley, you have to watch Big Time Rush. And I'd say, I don't know them, Isabella. So then I was over at their house. I was probably babysitting. I don't know. Or maybe I was just there hanging out. I can't really remember at this point. But Big Time Rush was on the TV. And I thought it was so funny. So freaking funny. It was hysterical. Like, I couldn't stop laughing because like the the boy band stuff in the show, it's so true. Like, it's so true. So it's just like I can relate to it, and I'm already susceptible to boy band music because that's like my life. I love boy bands. um so I was like, okay, well, these guys are fun, they're cute, whatever. I'll give them a chance. So I went home and um on iTunes, which I don't use iTunes anymore. I'm a strictly non-Apple participant now. But back then that was really your only option. So on iTunes, I purchased season 1 of the show. Um and I caught up, I want to say by Big Time Big Time Terror, is that what it's called, when when Logan says, I believe in the doo-doos in the pants. I think that was the first episode that like I watched live. Um but they, for the most part, they would just like, because I bought the season, they would just download as as they came up, and I would watch it on the subway on my way to work, and there'd be times that I was like laughing so hard that I was crying on the subway. That was it. So I was like, okay, this show is great. It's really great. But in the meantime, I still, my little fangirl heart still really loved the Backstreet Boys. Like, they were it. Um, so then fast forward to 2012, which the winter, February of 2012, was the Better With You tour, their like first headlining tour. Fun fact, One Direction opened for them a few times on that tour. I didn't see a One Direction show. I saw, who opened for them? JoJo, I think. So anyway, um and so we got to, Courtney and I got tickets. Well, we discussed going to see them because I was like, I think that would be fun. We should go. We should go see them. That would be a good time. And then I was looking up their VIP, and at the time, this was, I guess, 2012 was the same time frame as the NKOTBSB tour, and VIP for that tour for Backstreet Boys ran between 250 and 550, and your ticket was not included. So 250 got you a that was for silver, and it got you a group picture. And then I think it was like 350 for gold, and that got you a solo picture. And um the 550, I think these were the prices, it was a long time ago, I don't know. 550 for platinum, and that got you like all kinds of cool stuff. You got like a backstage tour or whatever. So I looked up the Big Time Rush VIP because I was like, well, if we're gonna go, we might as well see what they're offering. And it was either 190 or 195 for the meet and greet, and your ticket was included, guaranteed in the first 5 rows, and like a swag bag, so like you got stuff, and then the sound check and Q&A, whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh, 190. I texted all my Backstreet Boys friends and I said, guys, Big Time Rush VIP is only 190. I feel like that's a bargain. And they were like, yes, it is. Go. So we went. Court and I got the VIP, and it was for their show in Vegas, which might have been, I think it was the very first show of that tour. So we went to that, and we met them, and I was like, it was like such a different experience than like meeting the Backstreet Boys, because the Backstreet Boys were always like this music icon to me. They were up on their little pedestal. But like Big Time Rush, they're these TV people. they're like they're on this show that I love. And now here they are in real life, not on my TV. It was very strange, but it was so great. I really don't remember anything that happened, and I was very sick that day, and I know that's so like you can't be sick when you go out anymore, but this was 2012, no one cared. So it was like I think that's the sickest I've been in a really long time. Like, even if you look at my picture, like my eyes are all swollen. Like, I don't know how I made it. Um but then so then the meet and greet was incredible. Their sound check was so great. I was like, wow, these guys like really can sing really, really well. Like, because they played acoustic at the sound check. And I was like, wow, that's wow. um, so I was blown away by that. But then what really, really sold me, 100%, I was all in, was when they sang No Idea. Like, that was it. That sold me. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm in trouble now because wow. Like, wow. And it was just so good. Their energy on stage was so great. And there was so much fun. And Corey and I jumped up and down the whole time. It didn't matter that I was sick. I forgot that I was sick. We just had so much fun. And I immediately, after that show, looked up to see if I could get more tickets to more shows, but they were like basically sold out everywhere. So they were having a show at Universal. They were playing at Mardi Gras at Universal in March of that year, and we had to go because we were like, we don't need tickets for that. We just need a park pass. So we went, and that was equally as fun, and it just really snowballed from there. I mean, like, it it was incredible. I mean, it went from me like liking their show and thinking it was funny to me like loving this band and like having so much fun at these concerts, meeting so many great people. And I mean, I went to so there's 3 more that I just added on. So my new Big Time Rush concert total is 29, which is really not a lot, but they were also missing for 8 years. So between 12 and 14, I went to 26. So that's a lot in like, well, I guess 3 years, 12, 13, 14. But like Well, no, because the last one was in February of 14, so it was 2 years. In 2 years, I went to 26 Big Time Rush concerts. Yeah. So like it snowballed fast. Fast. So yeah. And then on top of that, like I tried my best to support all of them on their own solo adventures. I mean, really we went out of control with Kendall. Yeah. So I did see Heffron Drive, Kendall's other band. Saw them 51 times. Then I saw Kendall by himself a few times. We went, Maslow was in a play. We went to see that. Um, James and Kendall both got buses. We went to that, like in the city. They got a bus dedicated to them. We went to both of those things. Carlos showed up at an Apple store one time. This was back in their like heyday. Went to that, went to Good Morning America after Carlos was on Dancing with the Stars. Um, I personally only saw Logan once, but in my defense, that's because he toured in January and February one year, and I am not allowed to take off from work. So that's the only reason why I didn't go. But Cat and Court really racked up the Logan points. So now they're back, and I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I can handle more than one band at the same time. Like, it's very stressful to me. But I'm excited for 22. I'm excited for all the things that they're, I mean, we don't know definite, but at these shows, they were strongly hinting that they were going to be doing more. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get this Big Time Rush train rolling again. I'm excited if they have new music coming out. I mean, they have the one song that's out, and then they sang another new song on the at the tour, at the little half tour, 2 shows. So like it's gonna be a good time, and I'm excited. So there you have it. That's my Big Time Rush origin story. Let me know how you discovered them. Did you discover their music? Did you discover their TV show? What do you like about them? Who's your favorite? I'm a Kendall girl myself. um but yeah, so let me know. um so that's gonna be it for me for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.